First monster up is Cybop. There he is. Oh, man, he has such an interesting voice, dude. Now. He's an interesting monster, dude. Whenever all the other monsters are unmuted, he has a really nice voice that slides in pretty well. I think most people do really like Cybop, and he is a higher ranked monster on a lot of people's tier lists. For me, I think he's gonna go in the front of B tier. We're gonna put him there for now. Clamble. There he is. He's coming in with that head bop. That very light accent in the background, but it definitely does have impact on the overall melody. There he goes, and he starts hitting that little dish now. It's hard to tell right here, guys. We have all of the other monsters muted, but when we're all together, you can still hear him, even though he's kind of a light accent monster. Clamble does help, but he's not insanely impactful, guys. I think he's gonna go in C tier. Candido. And as you guys can see, I have a rare version of her. Still, same sound, though. There she is. Oh, man, I love that voice. Oh, man, so good, bro. You gotta love Dandito. Dandito's nothing crazy here. Oh, man, but you gotta like Dandito. I think she's gonna fall into a similar category with Cybop. But if I think of, I like Cybop more, I think. But I don't know, Dandito's close. Okay, we're just gonna put her right there for now. I think that's fair. Furcorn. Oh, man, he comes in with that nice falsetto voice. He's so good. Furcorn is a fan favorite, man. He's just one of those monsters that you have to love. But where do we rank him? I don't know, man. This is tough. Part of me wants to put him in A tier, but then I'm like, A tier might be too high. You know what? I'm just gonna throw him in B tier with those guys. I'm sorry. We're being strict, though. We're not giving these guys any free placements. Mammoth. Oh, man. Such an iconic and nostalgic voice. Yo, he's very simple, guys. We have to be honest with ourselves here, especially when we're dealing with a tier list. He's not bad. I think he's better than Clamble, but I think he belongs in C tier. Drumpler. Just like a small, quiet melody. Just beating on that stomach to keep it going. Drumpler's never been like the craziest drummer. He's always just been kind of a subtle monster in the background, but he's picking up here. Yo, he reminds me of like people in like the high school marching bands. Like they have the ones like the drums that are right in front of him. That's like him with his belly. Oh man, where does he fall though? Honestly, guys, I think he's gonna fall into that same category as these guys in B tier. And guys, these might change as the video goes on. I might move things around, so stick around to see the final list. Hula. There she is. Yippity-yo. I like her voice, guys. I've always been kind of fond of Hula. I think her, like, it's weird because she doesn't have the best voice, but it slides into the melody really good. Especially in the final versions of the song, you can hear her kind of carrying along slightly. Hula, guys, honestly, I'm gonna throw her in A tier. I'm gonna put her up there. Noggin. And he's the iconic monster, man. He's the OG drummer. He brings that light thumping noise to his head. Guys, as much as we love Noggin, we have to be realistic when comparing him to the other monsters. Noggin is dope, but he's not dope enough to be anywhere other than D tier. Sorry, buddy. Pango. Oh, there he is. Oh, dude, that plucking noise. It's so, like, smooth and sounds great. I like Pango, guys, even though he's very subtle, and his noise isn't anything, like, profound or anything like that. I like the plucking noise. Where do we rank him? Oh, dude, this is tough. You know, on more thought, I think I want to move Cybop up to A tier. Okay, I've been thinking about it. He belongs in A tier. Pango, because we can't have Pango and Cybop on the same level. We're going to put him in B tier. Pom Pom. Yippee-yay. There she is. Yippee-yo. Yippee-yo. Yippee-yay. Oh, man, she kind of plays with Hula here, but she has her own distinct voice. Yippee-yo-yo. I like Pom Pom, guys. I don't know, like, what y'all's thoughts are on her. I know she's not the best-sounding monster. She doesn't do the most for the island, but I can appreciate her for what she offers. Pom Pom, Pom Pom, Pom Pom. I think we put Pom Pom over in B tier. Potbelly. And I forget, I have this rare version of him that has braces on, and it's like this darker color. He has a six-pack. I just now noticed that. Oh my gosh, Potbelly is ripped. But as far as his sound goes, it's pretty simple, guys. You know, we have to be honest with ourselves. Potbelly's he's gonna have to go in D tier. I'm sorry. I love you, Potbelly. Chorister. Oh, man. We just have these 6 different voices. all coming in and harmonizing together. Sing it, guys. Oh man, he's so good. See, this is where I have conflicting thoughts, because you hear Chorister and you're like, oh, he's definitely an A tier, maybe an S tier. But when you hear Cybop, you're not like, oh, that's definitely A tier. You know, you kind of have to think about it. So that makes me think about, like, is he actually A tier? To be honest, I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna throw Chorister in S tier. He deserves it, bro. He's a goat. Reedling. Oh, there he is with the flute sound. Oh my gosh, dude, you cannot not like Reedling. It's like arguably one of the best monsters as far as carrying on the melody goes. Oh, it's just so constant. And then he climbs there. Oh. Yo. And then we go to this different part of the song. Oh, he's amazing. Okay, Reedling, I can say with confidence, I feel like Reedling has to go in A tier, guys. Shrub. He's coming in with the beatboxing. Shrub is another subtle monster, guys. His beatboxing doesn't have the best impact. He's kind of just like... I think someone like Shrub, I feel like Shrub needs to go in C tier. Moving on to the Wordos, we have Sturb. Tell me about it, Sturb. Can be strong. We build the foundation of where it all comes from. Do the earthquake. Oh, he's so good. Here, we're gonna listen to all of his samples here to get a full sense of what he really sounds like. Just keep your feet on the ground. Oh, there he is coming in with the chorus. And move your head all around. You put your hands in the air and move with the sound. Do the earthquake. Oh, it's so good. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to sing along so we can really just hear him. Oh, but he's so good. I know a lot of times we hear him with Talker as well. So it's cool to hear him and his voice alone. Sturb, guys, it's undeniable. We're all thinking it. We know where he belongs. He has to go in S tier. Talker. Here he is. You're a mountain, Talker. You are my stone. From the ashes of where I arose. He has a good voice, man. Sturb's tagging along here. Man, when it comes to the Wordos, you just can't go wrong. Talker, once again, we got him on his respect. He's got to go in S tier. The Dipsters. And okay, I actually have to individually go one by one and unmute them, so give me 1 second. Oh, there they are. Oh, man, they come in and it's instantly just like this extra element. I think everyone can agree the Dipsters are amazing for the songs. It's just like this little tiny symphony that just adds these small accents to the crescents of the song. And they're cute, bro. Look how sick and adorable they look. The Dipsters are big, guys. You gotta give the Dipsters their respect. The Dipsters, I think it's fair to put them in A tier. They're big guys. They have a lot of impact. The Thumpies. There they go, starting in. We got the nice drumming sound. I love the design of these guys, how they just kind of swap off the mushrooms and the log. And then we kind of have this deep, bassy drum. Drumpler's kind of like a lighthearted drum. And then the Thumpies bring this deep, bassy kind of voice. I actually like the Thumpies. I think that they overall are good for the island. I think as far as rating goes, where do we put them? Let's just go with B tier, man. I think B tier is going to be our best option here. Tweedle. There she is, slowly kicking in. It's like she has a falsetto kind of sound, but she's singing, not really like hitting that high note. She has like the angelic constant tone. La, 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 la. Again, when it comes down to it, Tweedle is a simple sounding monster with not too much impact. She definitely does help, and she is one of the first original monsters you get for the island. So I do respect that, but I think it's fair to put her in C tier. Wubbox. Oh, there he kicks in here. Oh, just the heavy dubstep sound that you cannot help but love, man. Like, oh, we have like a smooth island, all these different monsters, and then they conclude it by getting the Wubbox. You just get like this remixed version that just like throws off the vibe, but in a really good way. Oh, the pumping noises, everything is so good. Guys, you already know where we're putting the Wubbox. We gotta throw him up there in S tier, man. He's just way too good to not be up there. Rare Wubbox. There he is. And again, guys, with Rare Wubbox, it's really hard to understand what he's saying. He just kind of has like a light reverb sound. It's like his voice has this auto-tuning filter, but it's not in a way that you can hear it better. It's a way that kind of filters it to where you can't hear it like this. You can't hear it as good. So we can't be wild and putting him in a crazy high spot, because let's be honest, other monsters have better impact than Rare Wubbix. Just because he's a Wubbix, we can't put him up higher. That's not fair. Rare Wubbix, I think he goes in C tier, bro. I'm just gonna say it, man. Rare Wubbix goes in C tier. Hee hee. There he is, kicking in with the accordion. Oh, it's so good. It just like rings between the wordos and it gets higher and higher. Oh, then you hear the iconic laugh. And hold up, that's not it. He has another amazing part. Right after the wordos finish, he comes in here and he has his own little part. Oh, it's so good. He is a legend, guys. He's great. Man, for me to not put him in S tier, I feel like it's disrespectful. We have to, man. We just throw him there. Boom. He belongs up there, man. Epic Wubbix. And he's immediately going in here. Oh, man. Now he's just got this clanging, like drummy, bassy kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's really good, though, because he has the dubstep side to him, but then he comes off and he also has this other part. But then he just comes right back in super strong. Oh, the design for him, the sound, the verbs, everything, it all is just so good. Guys, they really kill it with Epic Wubbix on Earth Island. I'm not gonna lie, he's one of my favorite Wubbixes, I think, out of any island. He's really good, dude. We have to throw him up here in S tier. Guys, I just teleported my Humbug to Ethereal Island, so I don't have him on my island right now, but I know exactly what he sounds like, and I'm gonna play it in the background so you guys can hear it. It's like the electric guitar sound effect. He doesn't have like crazy impact on our island, but he definitely has presence. But I'm not gonna lie, for an ethereal monster, I was kind of upset with his sound. But just because he did, it's not too bad. It's just not crazy. I think it's fair to put him at the front of B tier. And here we are, guys. This is my final tier list for Earth Island. If you agree or disagree with any of these, then let me know down in the comment section below.